Hi guys, today I'm going to be demonstrating how to bake a lemon meringue pie, which is one of my favorite desserts and it's a great summer pie. So this is why I wanted to demonstrate it for you. First things is for girls, I usually recommend putting your hair up just so it doesn't get in the way of your cooking and it also doesn't get in the cooking. Guys don't really have this issue, some do I guess, but so I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail. And then I have the recipe. It's by Paula Deen, and I have it printed out so I can read it, and it's right in front of me. And I will start by telling you what the ingredients are for the pie. For the filling, we're going to need 14 ounce of sweetened condensed milk. You are going to need a half a cup of lemon juice, which lemons are really cheap. I just got 4 lemons from Food Lion for $2. They're 2 for $1. And then next you're going to need a teaspoon of grated lemon zest. You're going to need 3 egg yolks for the filling. You're also going to need 3 egg whites for the meringue, so it actually works out nicely. You use the whole egg. I'll show you guys how to separate those when we get into that. And then you're also going to need a 8-inch pre-baked pie shell. So I already pre-baked that pie shell and it's already cooled off. And so that's all for the filling. Next for the meringue is pretty simple. You need the 3 egg whites and then you just need 1/4 cup of sugar. And that's all that you need to make the meringue, which is kind of cool. So as for tools, you're going to need a zester to zest the lemon. You're going to need 1 teaspoon measurer. You're going to need a 1/4 cup measurer, that's for the sugar and the meringue. A can opener to open the sweetened condensed milk. I have 2 bowls laid out for the separating the eggs, the egg yolks and the egg whites. And I also have 2 mixing bowls. One is for the filling and the second one's for the meringue. And then I just have, oh, I don't know if I mentioned the sugar. I have sugar too. And then I think that's all that you're going to need. Oh, you're going to need a mixer too, just a hand mixer. You don't need anything like a KitchenAid mixer or anything. So I have all my supplies laid out and now we can get to baking. So the first thing it says to do is to preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, which I've already done that. It's preheating right now. And so that's what you always want to start by preheating the oven, because if you forget, then you have to let all your stuff sit and it's not that great. So next, Paula tells us to mix the sweetened condensed milk, the lemon juice, and the zest, and the egg yolks. So everything for the filling, just mix it all together in one bowl. Okay, so we have the sweetened condensed milk in. Next, we are going to add the 1/2 cup of lemon juice, which I've already measured out. So you're going to pour that in there, and then we are going to add the lemon zest. So I've already zested another lemon, and you're just going to need a teaspoon of it. Okay, and then finally we are going to add the egg yolks. So it calls for 3 egg yolks. I've already done 2 eggs, but I did want to show you guys how to separate 1. I just didn't want to take too much time up. So all you do is you just take the egg, you're going to crack it right in the middle as close as you can, and then you are just going to try to split the egg in half and let the egg white come out into the bowl. And then what I do is I just slowly put the egg yolk in the other half of the shell and just go back and forth until all the egg white is in this one bowl. And then you have your egg yolk separated right here, and I just put in the egg yolk bowl. So now we have our eggs separated, and for the filling, we are going to use the egg yolks, not the egg whites. The egg whites is going to be for the meringue. So you pour this in here, and then you just whisk this all together. Okay, so that is all mixed together. It's really easy, and then this right here is the filling. It's that easy. So what we're going to do with this is we are just going to pour it into our cooled pie crust that we have. So So I've already let my pie crust cool. So I'm just going to pour this. This is an 9-inch regular pie crust. You can use an 8-inch if you want. I just use the 9-inch because that's what I had at my house. So you just pour that right in there, and it spreads out really nice and even. And then that is the filling for our pie. Next, we are going to whip up the meringue, which is the white part that goes on top of the pie. So you are just going to pour your egg whites into a mixing bowl. And I have my hand mixer right here. So all you do is you pour the egg whites in here, and you're going to do it at medium speed for the mixer. Now this is what I love about baking. So egg whites just turned into this right here, which I think is the coolest thing. So next you just need to add 1/4 cup of sugar. You just gradually add that while you're beating. So I have my sugar right here, and a 1/4 cup measurer. I'm just going to add this while I beat a little bit more. Okay, and now after the sugar is added, that was just egg whites and sugar. Now we officially have our meringue to go on top of the pie. And all that you're going to do with this is you're just going to take a spoon and spoon it on top of the mixture. And the only thing that you want to do with the meringue is you want to make sure that it touches the pie crust. And then after you have it spooned all over the pie, you are just going to pop it into the oven for 15 minutes and just let it get a little brown on top. And then you have a lemon meringue pie. After it gets brown on top, you're just going to put it in the fridge and let it cool before you eat it. But when I say you need to touch the sides, just make sure it touches the crust right here. And that's all. So that took almost 7 minutes to make a pie. That's the easiest thing ever. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the lemon meringue pie that I made, and I hope you try it out. It's really good. It's a great summer pie, and thanks so much.